for my children.
You think she's trying to rip people off?
Who's telling the truth?
You tell the doctor that you had a hysterectomy 2 weeks ago.
I've never had a hysterectomy.
Why'd you tell him you did? You say you have stomach cancer and you have a heart problem and you haven't seen a doctor in a year.
Is she hiding something?
You refused to give us any medical records at all.
No, I didn't refuse.
There was a biopsy done. They said no malignancy. Do you believe you have cancer?
I'm trying to think of an answer.
How about the truth? Let's do it.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
Stand by, Dr. Phil.
I'll try to be an emotional compass and point you in the right direction.
In 5, 4.
I am not giving up on you.
Go, Dr. Phil.
How you doing? Well, it is a parent's greatest fear, burying their child before their time, laying them to rest in a place like this. The inscription on this tombstone has yet to be engraved with the date of death, but Mary's daughter Lynn says it's only a matter of time before her deathly ill body lays beneath the cold, hard ground.
I have stomach cancer and it causes me excruciating pain. One day I started vomiting, uncontrollable, nonstop vomiting. I went to the hospital and they admitted me for 7 days. They did a scope and biopsies. The moment that I heard the word cancer, my world just stopped. That was the worst day of my life. I feel like the cancer could be spreading, and now I'm dealing with a malignant tumor on my uterus. I haven't been to a doctor in over a year because I fear death. I feel like I'm dying every day.
But Lynn's mother, Mary, says standing over her daughter's grave just like this, delivering a heartfelt eulogy, will not be happening anytime soon. Why? Well, take a look.
My daughter is a manipulator and a pathological liar. 2 years ago, my daughter began a crusade of lies that has devastated me. I got a phone call that no parent ever wants to hear. Lynn told me she had carcinoid stomach cancer. She does not have cancer. I was in shock. She told me she had been to the hospital and they found 2 tumors in her stomach. At that point, I told my daughter that I was her biggest fan and I would do whatever it took to get her the help that she needed. My next step was to go with my daughter to see her doctors and come up with a game plan. But then there were no appointments scheduled, and it made me wonder why. I was discussing the situation with my family, and we decided that I should probably get a power of attorney. The power of attorney would give me the ability to get all the answers I needed to help her. Lynn agreed to it. When I finally got a hold of the medical records, I come to find that there is no diagnosis of cancer. And I couldn't believe it. I found out that Lynn had a GoFundMe page. And when I saw it, my heart dropped to my stomach. The page was full of lies. Lynn continues to say that she has cancer and that she is dying, and I have yet to see proof. I am so crushed and devastated by this whole situation. I don't even know what to say. Why would she do this?
Is it possible that you're in denial? I mean, whose mother wants to hear that their child has cancer? Is it possible you're in denial?
No.
Is it possible that you got involved and you're so overbearing and so meddlesome and so irritating to the doctors that they just blew you off and didn't want to tell you the truth?
No, that's absolutely false.
Because that's what she says, that you are going to cause her to die because you got involved and drove her doctors away, and now they won't treat her, and she's going to die of cancer, and you're going to live with it for the rest of your life.
Well, first of all, I do not believe that my daughter has cancer. She told me that I was irritating the doctors because they were seeing her under the radar because she didn't have medical insurance.
What does that mean, they're seeing her under the radar?
She told me that they were seeing her without insurance. And so they weren't going to publish anything to her records because they didn't want to be sued.
So that didn't make any sense at all.
It doesn't make sense to me.